Yo, yo, yo! Welcome back to another episode of House of Sports Podcast. My name is Wayne. I'm here with my guys Smooth, Chubbs, and Joe. In this episode, we will be discussing the AFC and NFC East, giving you guys a little preview to their off season and what we think they should do outside of the draft. Fellas, how we doing? Coach Chubbs in the building. How's it going, man?
I'm good. Call me two-time.
See, in all fairness to the everybody, we did record like 5 minutes of this before, and my audio to stop working. But Chubbs, you can't be called two-time because you didn't coach the second game after you admitted that to us.
It's still my team.
You won in a halftime.
You didn't coach the second game.
I coached him in practice, but no, I was always
he was
at the
drunk.
first team's games. I was celebrating after the first game, bro. So listen. I went into this year.
You didn't coach him because you was drunk, or you
no. Listen. I'm about to explain. Let me go into this now. We're gonna throw out allegations against me right now.
It's not an allegation, did he not say?
No, I'm trying to explain. I'm trying to explain the whole situation.
Not gonna lie, he definitely said that.
Going into this year, I had a really good team the previous year. We lost in the championship. A lot of kids wanted to play basketball this year. I can't have 18 kids on one team. Nobody's gonna get a lot of playing time. Okay. I'm going 10 and 10. So one team had 10, the other had 10. I was the head coach of both teams, but I coached for one team. I had another group coaching the other team the whole year. But we all practiced together, and I was helping out the whole year.
So you're not the head coach for both teams.
No, so you're like the varsity.
If I go,
and then there was like a JV.
Yes.
Right.
So there's a JV head coach, and there's a varsity.
but I was helping on game day.
All right,
just not last weekend. This past weekend, I was a little faded.
Where you got drunk at so fast?
We found the nearest bar. I had, bro. I went with some parents, my coaches, and they're like, I never seen you drink these drinks. I had like 7 drinks, 4 shots.
Where were the kids at? Y'all just said fuck them kids.
They some of them came and were eating like the back like table, like the kids table. They had an adult table. Yeah. And then we went to go cheer on the other team. Big dubs.
All right, Smooth, how you doing, man?
A-okay, man. I'm good, man.
A-okay.
I'm good.
We were talking about the Cam Newton situation before I got out of it, destroyed by the audio. What are you guys' thoughts on that whole Cam Newton situation?
I don't. Like I said before the audio came out, I know everybody here remembers that photo and clip of when it took 6 of Cam Newton's teammates, not even really holding him back. He still got his hands on Josh Norman. It took 6 grown NFL players, and it couldn't really get him back. You think it's going to take 3 grown men that are at a 7-on-7 tournament? Really, it's 2. Third one came in sucker punching. I don't know if it was really. I think that guy was with Cam. To be honest.
See, I was confused on whether that guy was with Cam or not.
See, I thought he was because he was kind of still around Cam after everything kind of settled down. So I thought he was trying to hit Buddy that he had like by his hood. So I don't know. I don't know why people would try Cam Newton.
That's disrespect, man.
Especially at it was his event, right?
Yeah, it was his event.
Yeah, you don't do that. Man.
These kids,
I don't care. I'm looking at this picture of Josh Norman. He is smiling at Josh Norman as he is gripping him up and all his teammates.
Cam Newton is 6'5", 300 pounds, bro. Like, what is going? It's not the first time he done got into it with kids at the camp. I think this time
he talks a lot of shit, but it's his event.
Yeah, I mean, the thing, he just don't be backing down for what people say. Obviously, he ain't in the NFL no more, so it's less repercussions. I mean, a lot of this stuff, probably stems from what he says in his podcast, or how he just talks in general, how he carries himself. But I think it was just funny how you just tossing 3 grown men around while just having on that hat the whole time, just staying in place.
They say he fought 7, bro.
Burrell?
They say he fought 7 people, bro.
It didn't look like 7.
Nah, I definitely. The other people were staff members.
They said 1 versus 7.
Nah.
1 man army versus 50.
I know his nickname is Superman, but nah, come on, bro.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Let's be real.
I'm the type of.
That's funny though. Kudos, shout out to Gam, bro. Self-defense.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and get to these AFC and NFC predictions for this off-season and breakdown. So I provided you guys with the team salary caps, team needs, a free agent tracker. So before we get into everything, I'm going to give you guys all the available free agents. And then before we go to every team, I'm going to tell you what their salary is, and then also tell you what their needs are, so you guys be able to think about some things, right? Okay. Also, I need to get all the free agents. But let me go ahead and tell you all the free agents that are currently up for grabs right now. If something has been updated, it should be though. Kirk Cousins, Ryan Tannehill, Leonard Williams, Chris Jones, Danielle Hunter, Mike Evans, Emmanuel Ogbah, Odell Beckham Jr. Is that true, chaps? You guys cut him?
He was 1-year deal.
Carl Lawson, Buda Baker, but he might get franchise tag. Eddie Jackson, Jason Kelsey,
Yes.
Randy Gregory, DJ Reader, Adoree Jackson, Marcus Davenport, Derrick Henry, Hunter Henry, Jerome Baker, Romeo Okora, Tyron Smith, Josh Jacobs, Darius Smith, Curtis Samuel, Adrenus Piet, I don't know how to say his name, Tyler Boyd, Yannick Ngakoue, Cody Whitener, Rover Stewart, Tony Pollard, Saquon Barkley, Kendall Fuller, Dwayne Brown, Stephon Gilmore, Fletcher Cox,
Hook.
Chuka.
You gonna say all the free agents?
Yeah, bro, I'm running through this shit, man. Sheldon Rich. I'm ranking going, man. Sheldon Rankins, Micah Hyde, Chase Young, Michael Davis, Jeff Okuda, Tracy Walker, Kenny Moore, Jacoby Brissett, Kevin Zeitler, Cedric Wilson, Devin White, Chidobe Uzie, Nico
You're not
Autry,
saying all of them. No way.
Connor Williams, Austin Johnson, Daquan Jones, Calais Campbell, Leonard Floyd, Trenton Brown, Charles Harris, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, Dalton Schultz, Austin Eckler, Gerald Everett, Justin Jones, Dorrance Armstrong, Emmanuel Mosley, Brian Allen, Josh Allen, Mitchell Trubisky, shout out Josie Jewell, Bobby Wagner, Tyrod Taylor, Bilal Nichols, Mason Cole, Cordell Patterson, Jordan Whitehead, Isaiah Simmons, C.J. Henderson, Chuck Clark, Derek Barnett, Brandon Graham, Kendrick Bourne, Jaron Kearse, Jordan Hicks, Jerry Hughes, Ashawn Robinson, Aniz Al-Shari.
Hey, Mike Gesicki, Joey.
Marcus Mariota, DJ Chark, Jamal Agnew, Paris Campbell, Jordan Lewis, Sam Darnold. I'm about to stop. Frankie LaRue, Steven Nelson, Mike Gesicki. I'm good.
Wayne. That list is crazy.
Baker Mayfield.
Nico
Hartman, Javon Kinlaw, Christian Wilkins.
Go.
Taven Bryan.
But like we got the list too, so we see.
We got the list.
We got the list.
I'm just telling. I'm just
the notable
Gardner Minshew.
You should have did the notable ones. Yeah.
Brian Burns.
Doing it for the listeners. I should have really just went with the top 100 for real. That's what I should have did.
Kenneth Murray. Darnell Savage.
I just missed the name, so I'm gonna go Willie Gay. Obviously.
Jordan Brooks, Patrick Queen.
Yeah, let's go, bro. I'm just going to share a different list with you guys, so you guys can just go through the top 100.
No. But
this is cool.
I have it here.
Cool.
I have it here. I have the list.
You can't be clowning me.
All right. So the first team.
Isaiah Wynn.
The first team that is on the list.
DeAndre Swift. Xavier McKinney.
Hey, I appreciate the assistance, man. The first team on the list is the New York Football Giants. All right. So they currently have, I'll tell you what they currently have in cap. They currently have $38.9 million in cap space this year. And according to CBS, here are their following needs.
Everything.
All right. According to Pro Football Network, this is what their following needs. So with the New York Football Giants, he said everything. That's crazy. Their need.
Low key it is though.
Low key, it is. Like, like,
I think
like,
low key it is.
Yeah, I
mean,
I could tell you right now. It's
they got
receivers,
one corner,
offensive tackle,
they got
guard,
one outside backer,
corner, quarterback, running back,
and their
edge.
safety is a free agent.
All right, let's go with it. Let's talk about it.
And they have one D tackle.
There.
All right, who wants to start first with what you would do for the New York Giants this offseason?
Okay.
Well, you already seen what the big thing they did.
So you gotta stick with.
Can you enlighten the fans? The big thing they did.
The big thing they did is they did not take Saquon's franchise tag, so he is going into free agency unrestricted, and he is gone. But okay, but that's one thing. So go Joey. That's what I'm saying. That's the one big thing they just already decided on, not bringing him back or on a franchise tag. So
Giants are sitting at 38 million cap space. So pretty much with them, I would probably you guys sit with Daniel Jones. That's what I was gonna say because you paying him. So I don't think you go after a quarterback in this free agency. I mean, yeah, Kirk, Ryan Tannehill, but they're sitting at 35 years old, and you're sitting with a young Daniel Jones, and you're paying him. You might as well stay with him. So the best thing you can do is obviously receivers, right? I don't know if you want to bring Odell back just to bring him back, but I think that would be a bad move. I think a lot of people doing that because it's like a New York thing, you know, bring Odell because he was there. But nah, man, go for a weapon. Maybe somebody that might pan out, see if they're good, might be there, but I will go after Mike Evans. I will go after Mike Evans out there, but I wouldn't go after. I'll probably go after Adoree Jackson.
That he just came from there.
He just came. So you bringing Adoree back?
Never mind. No, yeah, I'll probably bring Adoree back. Why not? Like I don't see why not. But you want to get DBs though, because you want to get the DBs for that squad too, man. Because defensive line. I think
so. Here's the thing. I think Joey.
Yeah, let Joey finish. He got it. Then you go next, Charles.
But also you gotta replace Saquon, because you can't have Daniel Jones as your running back again. But you gotta see what you gotta do with see what the offensive line can do out there. I don't know. Jason Kelce. We know Jason Kelce is going back to Philadelphia. That's to me, he's off the board. So I'm not even entertaining that. But you got Tyron Smith. You can see what you can add, man. I don't know. I think they got too many pieces they have to get with 38 million cap space. But for me, I probably either go after an offensive line or a receiver.
Anybody that pique your interest?
Oh, I mean, I'm obviously going to go after Mike Evans if I'm that. I'm going after Mike Evans. That's like my number one target. If I can get him, that'd be awesome. But he probably want to go to a winning organization. So, I don't know.
All right.
No, I don't know.
Who wants to go next? Chubbs, you had some things you wanted to say, man.
I just think that when he said you're not wrong, they need to go DB, but they're either losing either Xavier McKinney or Adoree Jackson. They're not getting one or the other. Or was Adoree in the Titans this past year?
No, he's over there. You were right.
So he was with the Giants.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So one of them's gone, and preferably they need to keep Xavier over him.
All right. Hold on, Charles. To answer your question about receiver, DJ Chark, maybe, because he's not that expensive. He probably can. He has some upside to him. Josh Reynolds, and Tyler Boyd.
I would tell you.
I don't think they're gonna be, because I don't think Giants are gonna be competing, and I don't think they're in their mindset they're gonna think they're gonna be competing. So I think, hey, just see if you can develop Daniel Jones. See if you can do something with him. Put something around him.
These are the two positions they need to target in free agency over everything. Obviously, there's a bunch of needs.
Yeah.
And this is predicated if they this is the scenario. They found some way to keep Xavier, so Adoree walked. They have 38 mil. Go spend some money on Cheeto Awuzie. He's not gonna warrant top money like one of these big corners. He's not a real big name, but he's a good starter. He's a really good corner piece to add as a starter on the other side of Deonte Banks. And you still have Xavier McKinney. That's my one defense to add. Offensively speaking, they need to address the interior line. Andrew Thomas is one of the better tackles. He played really good for the Giants last year, and he doesn't get a lot of respect. Evan Neal's still young. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. He still has a couple more years till I label him trash. Their center to guard play is awful. So they need to target one of these two guys in the offensive line. They need to spend some money on Andre James, the center from Oakland, or Jonah Jackson, the guard from the Lions. Build that interior offensive line. Both those teams have great running attacks. You don't know who's back there. For Saquon's gone. You're going to get a running back in the draft. Really believe it. That's where they're going to address that. Get some offensive line to block for whoever you're going to end up drafting in that position. Because I don't see them spending money on a running back. Or they would have. So either one of those two offensive line and Cheeto Awuzie, I think they got something cooking in the free agency. And it's very possible acquisitions because they're not really big names. They're good names. So that's my two.
Smooth.
Not too much the Giants can do to I feel like get better over the next, year and a half. But I think that's because they decided to keep Daniel Jones, or I think they will keep Daniel Jones. Getting rid of Saquon was kind of a weird move to me, or not getting rid of him, but not signing him again yet. So I think what's best for them will probably be to pick up one of these free agents, maybe like Tony Potter at running back in the draft, kind of similar to what they're already doing. With Saquon, obviously Saquon's better, but with the run pass game that Daniel Jones has, you pick him up, to help your offense. I mean, but as far as the draft picks, I would say they get a interior lineman, or they use that 6th pick that they have, be like Brock Bowers or tackle.
Non-draft.
Oh
no. Well, that was gonna be my. They would probably have to pick up. They probably have to draft linemen. But as far as free agents, yeah, I would just to make them better. Tony Pollard, pick up a few pieces like those veteran receivers. Mike Evans, a good one. ODBJ, sign him maybe to a 1 or 2 year contract. Because I just don't see Daniel Jones being a quarterback that can, make a difference. I think that's where they got to start, but I don't see them doing that. So yeah, Giants got a lot to work on within the next couple of years. So that's just my opinion.
For me, I'm right there with Chubb's interior offensive line. I agree. You have to re-sign Xavier McKinney just to keep your defense afloat. But more importantly, I think you got to get a Kevin Dotson, who once he moved to guard when he got to the Rams, he's on damn near an all-pros type of season. So it's had him in the wrong position the whole entire time. And then also go ahead and get Andre James. As far as needing receivers, I think this is a receiver-heavy draft where you could draft some receivers. But you will need a veteran presence in there. So I would try to get a guy like Tyler Boyd to come in there and be a veteran presence for the young guys that we will have in that team. So I agree with you guys. I was going to say, I didn't know this franchise, but Saquon. I was gonna say you let Saquon go, and then next year you also let go of Daniel Jones. So then you'll have a lot more money on your books in the coming years as well. But for now, I think you bolster that offensive line. Bolster that offensive line for the next good young quarterback that you're gonna have coming there within the next year or two. So you spend this money in this offseason getting offensive line, getting some receiver help to help out. Your D line is pretty good, but every other position is kind of a question. So again, that's something you have to do in the draft. But for now, I think you spend the free agency money and getting a veteran receiver that will be able to help them guys out, sign them to a 2-3-year deal, and then get some offensive linemen, young offensive linemen, not old guys, some young guys who have some starter experience. So again, Kevin Dotson, go ahead and get Andre James, and try to get a Robert Hunt if you could too. One of those three, 2 of those 3 is what you guys will need to get: Robert Hunt, Kevin Dotson, Andre James. Those are the type of players, if I were the New York Football Giants, I would be trying to get. So, anything else anybody want to say about the Giants?
Mm-mm.
All right, man. Let's move on to the Dallas Cowboys. I'm going to give you guys their needs first of all. So their needs for the Dallas Cowboys are offensive tackles, linebacker, cornerback, running back, D tackle, safety, and center, with Tyron Smith and their center Ty Baez being both free agents as well. Tony Pollard also. Their cap space currently, the Dallas Cowboys sit at
-$3 million.
-$3 million. So if you're the Cowboys, what do you do?
Well, someone's getting cut.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Who you cutting, Chubbs?
Let me look at their team.
You need well.
You know who I'm cutting? Honestly,
I think we're on the same page. Go ahead.
He has injury problems. Are we on the same page? Are we really? Because he has injury problems every year, and it's a need at linebacker. I think Van Der Esch needs to be cut. Gilmore's gone already.
Gilmore's gone, yeah.
And so is Jordan Lewis, so I can't say them.
Yep.
Diggs is staying. You got to make something. You're cut. You have to cut Van Der Esch. I'm sorry.
Cut everybody except for CeeDee Lamb on offense.
You can let go of Brandon Cooks, letting go of Gallup.
I'm letting go of Gallup. I'm cutting Gallup. But keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
You keeping Jake Ferguson. That's your one of shiners. And you find some way to keep Tyler Biadasz and then go from there. But I think Van Der Esch, it starts with him. And you can kind of replace him with Willie Gay if you really wanted a linebacker out of the free agency, or Frankie Louvu from Carolina.
I think if
but I think that team's main priority is to figure what's going on at left tackle. If you're going to bring back Tyron, or you're going to let him walk and try to get somebody that's not as good as him, but just but good enough. Like maybe Trent Brown from the Patriots. But I also heard that Leo Collins might end up going to be back as a Cowboy in this offseason. So I don't know where you put him. And he played his best ball there. So who knows what really happens, but tackle is definitely their biggest need, and I think what they're going to attack. But if Tyron walks, like I said, I'm looking at this list. I'm trying to think smart money. Jonah Williams sucks. I don't think Jonah should be that high. I'm sorry. I don't think he's that good. That's why they brought in a tackle to replace him. Trent Brown would be a good guy. And then obviously with we could go corner also, because Gilmore's gone and so is his backup. So you don't really have anybody. Oh, you have Deron Bland. Deron Bland plays safety, right? He play corner.
Play corner.
So no, you got him, but he got cooked in the playoffs. So I don't know if I really trust him yet, but we'll see. I guess you got Deron Bland. So I would say linebacker, replace the guy you're about to let go, because you need to get him positive. Would you guys considering cutting DeMarcus?
That's where I was at. That's where all your
money's at right now.
But
I feel like you would have to pick up. You would definitely have to pick up another big name in free agency, though. Like,
no,
obviously
he's a dead cap hit. So I'm trying to restructure him. I'm gonna restructure DeMarcus. He's not willing because it's a dead cap hit for 17.8 mil anyway. So like, it's a 20 mil cap hit. But him being a 20 mil cap hit is fucking crazy because he's not worth 20 mil.
He's not doing anything.
Their
problem is they gave guys like Randy Gregg. They paid Randy, right? Or was that?
No, the problem is they gave
the Broncos. Never mind.
I'm not gonna say it.
What's the problem?
Is that they gave Dak money?
Gave Dak all that money?
Too soon.
What? Dak had to fight for that money.
They gave it to him too soon, bro. He earned it in his. He earned it.
What do y'all think they need?
I'm agreeing with you, Chubbs. I think they do need to resign the center. You said La'el Collins. For me, I would try to get Michael Onwu.
I said Trent Brown if I'm going for.
Okay. Trent Brown or Michael Onwu is two people I would try to get, in my opinion, for them. As far as running back wise, everybody wanted them to get Derrick Henry and this.
They're getting a free draft pick.
I think they do go to the draft pick and get somebody. In my
opinion. Probably end up with Blake.
Yeah. But as far as what they need to do, they do need to restructure some money. As far as linebackers they go, I would try to get a Drew Tranquill if they can. Try to get somebody like a Drew Tranquill, Super Bowl experience, played big in big moments, especially when Willie Gay was hurt. They need to get some linebackers. They need to get linebackers that are able to play. The thing that killed them is they weren't able to stop the run game. So you get some fast, speedy linebackers. I'll try to get Drew Tranquill, Willie Gay, Van Ginkel, some guys I could get for a little less money than the top echelon guys. But I know that could come in there and really, really produce and give me some money. But in order to do that, you got to cut some people. So
you got to cut a lot of people, bro.
I'm cutting Michael Gallup. Cutting Michael Gallup. I'm getting him out of there. I'm cutting. If Dexter Lawrence is not, DeMarcus Lawrence not willing to restructure, I might have to think about cutting him. But yeah, they don't have a lot of money in cap space, man. So there's gonna have to be some cuts. So Michael Gallup is getting cut for me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I don't need Donovan Wilson to get rid of him as well, but I understand if they want to keep him, right? Brandon Cooks might have to go too. Brandon Cooks might have to go.
Bro, I'm telling you, I'm keeping everybody. I mean, I'm cutting everybody except for CD and Ferguson.
Yeah, so Brandon Cooks might have to go too. And Cooper Rush could get out of there too. That's $2 million I could save, bro.
Nah. That's your safety blanket, bro. Come on,
that ain't no safety blanket, bro.
I hate that.
You gotta cut some people to save some money, man. So yeah, that's what I would do if I.
Oh no, yeah, they got Trey Lance, don't they? Yeah, they got Trey.
They got Trey Lance. That's what I'm saying. You gotta. That's why you cut. Go ahead and cut Cooper Rush. Save you $2 million. So yeah. That's what I would do, and then I know they want to get a running back in the draft and in this free agency. They are really going to be willing to target a running back in this free agency. I would try to get somebody like Josh Jacobs, not a Derrick Henry. I would try to get Josh Jacobs if I were the Cowboys.
Like that.
Joe.
So I kind of agree with all y'all. But except the linebacker part, I don't think they need to get a linebacker. I think they need to get an interior defensive lineman. I think that would be better at stopping the run than the linebacker. So I think they'll probably go. I mean, he's a big name, but I was thinking, since he came off a good year, Christian Wilkins would feel great on that team. But you still got other guys. DJ Reader. There's some pretty good D tackles in.
Good run stopping D tackles.
Run stop with D tackles, so they can address that in free agency. And I do think they do go after running back in free agency. I don't know if they're going to go to the draft. I feel like in the draft they're probably going to address maybe some receivers in the draft, because I would cut Brandon Cooks. I will cut Michael Gallup. So they might address that instead, because if you look at the free agency right now for running backs, it's pretty hot. So I think they would probably take their chances on the running backs in free agency than they would probably do in the draft, and also take their chances on the receivers in the draft. So, but the corners, they do gotta get somebody in the corners. Maybe CJ Henderson. Maybe he's young. He probably can stick and stay there for some time. So we'll see about that. But they have to cut. They have to make a lot of cuts. I don't think they have room to grow. They're probably going to be able to sign after making those cuts. They're probably going to be able to sign 2 big guys, or maybe like 3, 4 medium in the middle of the pack guys. You know what I mean? So, but yeah.
All right, man. Next, go to the Philadelphia Eagles. Needs are cornerback, safety, guard, wide receiver, which is weird, running back, and linebacker. They currently have, say what they currently have in cap space.
Wide receiver.
That's what I said was weird. According to that's what they need.
Only the one who left was Buzz Watkins.
They have $32 million cap space.
$32 million in cap spape. Who wants to
That's
start
pretty. That's pretty damn good, man.
I'll go.
I think what the plus is about this is that AJ Brown didn't like produce as much as he did a couple years ago, so like his contract won't be like that hard to negotiate. You know, if he was complaining about it, you know, to give him more money. That was just a thought.
I probably would attack corner first because their corners got toasted towards the end. Get rid of Bradbury. I don't know if he's still there, but get him off the team.
No, he's gone. He's leaving.
So a smart money
and Darius Slayton too.
Probably if a smart money move and maybe a high low risk high reward type of thing is maybe get a Dory Jackson. Target a Dory Jackson as a corner acquisition. And I didn't hear this as a need, but to be honest, that defense is lacking one position. I mean, that really stands out to me when a team runs a football. I obviously have a D line, but I don't trust none of them linebackers for real. And I'm not talking about Hassan Reddick. I'm not talking about the guys that pass rush. I mean, a pass rush. I'm talking about like the inside backers were non-existent to me this past year. They signed what's it called? Shaq Leonard. He didn't really do much. I don't know if he's coming back. So I think you need to try to get a Patrick Queen.
That would be nice.
I think you need to go after a Patrick Queen if you can. Or if you're not trying to spend a lot of money, if you guys just happen to look a little bit far down, cheap-wise, you can get a Kenneth Murray. But I think you need to target linebacker. Make that defense great so that offense can get going. Because if that offense can run the football and control clock and that defense is rocking, that team will win more football games. Now, they didn't win a lot last year, but they'll win more. So, I don't know. Corner and linebacker to me. I don't get the wide receiver. I get the safety, and I get, what else? What else they say? They say line.
They
say running back. I know Swift is a free agent, but I see them bringing him back somehow.
But they have a good running, like they have good running backs in that offense. I feel like
Swift revitalized his career with them though.
And not Treadwell, right?
Who?
Treadwell.
They got Gainwell.
Gainwell, yeah. He was all right, no, and just in that offense.
Those are my two. The Philadelphia Eagles.
All right, I dig it. I'll go. Their DB room is trash. James Bradbury's falling off a cliff after being an All-Pro previous years. Slade appears to be slowing down as well. So for me, if I am them, I am targeting some safeties, some corners. If I could get somebody in the draft. First of all, I'm begging Jason Kelce not to retire. That's the first thing I'm doing.
He's not going to.
Is begging Jason Kelce not to retire. And I'll say for the Cowboys, I'll go try to get Tony Pollard. Coming back off a year healthy, he said in an interview that he didn't feel healthy himself until like after week 10. So now he has a full all season. Now, because remember he got surgery the year before. So I'll go try to get somebody like Tony Pollard. I would try to get Chidiwe Uzie. Try to get somebody like that. Tell Hassan Reddick I'm not trading him. You're sitting still. Staying right there, buddy. Right there. So yeah. And then I'll see if I can get CJ Gardner-Johnson to come back. We got more money now. Let's see if we can get you back here and make a difference. We clearly needed you. And now we're going to show you how much we really appreciate you. Still a young guy. Get Chidiwe Uzie, young guy in there. Linebackers, Chubbs, I like the Patrick Queen, but I think that's going to cost you too much money. So I'd rather sprinkle my money.
They get Jordan Brooks or Bobby Wagner.
They're probably going to get a Bobby Wagner. That's probably who they're going to end up getting.
A lot of good names for free agency. Linebackers.
Yeah. And I also try to get Kenny Moore II, stealing from the Colts if I can.
No, Baker. Smith.
Pretty much on par with what y'all said, man. That's exactly what I was about to say.
Fletcher Cox retiring?
I'm
I
pretty
don't
sure
think he's going to be on the Eagles.
he's going to be on a Calais Campbell type of deal.
Yeah, it's going to be weird. But I feel like he's going to retire Eagle, though.
Yeah. Kind of has to. All right. The next team and the final team is the Washington Commanders. I'm going to start since I am the huge Commander guy here. First thing first, I am trying to get
Commander guy.
I am trying to get Josh Allen or Brian Burns if possible. Those are the two names I'm going to try to go after and try to attack.
They have the most cap space.
$82 million in cap space. Just so your
90
million. QB, edge, offensive tackle, linebacker, cornerback, safety, tight end. I am trying to also go ahead and see if I can steal Tyron Smith from the Dallas Cowboys and bring him over here. I have Dan Quinn, who was in that building. There's a possibility that I can actually go ahead and do that. So that's something that I'm going to try to do. You know what I'm saying? So all this money, I can really offer him, as the kids say, a bag. But first and importantly, before I ever try to get him, I am going to try to see if I can steal Josh Allen, get him a nice contract to get him come over here. I am also going to see if the Chiefs do not franchise L'Jarius Sneed. I am going to see if I can get L'Jarius Sneed also on my team as well. Tyron Smith is someone I will also target. And then lastly, just on the back end, if I can't get nobody too crazy, I'll try to get Bryce Huff. I think if I put him right next to my two great interior D tackles, he can have a really, really good breakout season. He was really good the past couple of years with the Jets as well. And then Kyle Duggar. Kyle Duggar is a guy that I would try to get, as well as, lastly, Willie Gay Jr. So those are the guys that I'm targeting. We have a lot of money. I'm going to bolster my defense up because I'm going to have a young quarterback. Try to get some nice offensive tackles in this offseason. And, if I can't get any of those guys, I try to get a Michael Onway to come protect my young quarterback. Our interior is good, but our tackles are the very weak spot of our team. So we got to do that. We're either going to address that in the draft as well. But more importantly, I'm going to try to get some big names on the defensive end. Some Super Bowl champions, Willie Gay, L'Jarius Sneed. Try to get an edge, Bryce Huff, Danielle Hunter. Think guys of those natures, see if I can make some things work. But we got a lot of money we could play with. Give guys 2 to 3 year deals. If it don't work out after 2 years, we cut them and we got our money back. So yeah, that's what I'm doing with Washington Commanders. Building a great defensive unit so I could go out and win a division this year.
There's only 2 names they need to target. I like the Josh Allen. I just don't think that that's the type of player for Dan Quinn's scheme. 2 guys, Daniel Hunter and Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson's about to get a bag for a reason. He is a lockdown corner, and he's like that.
He can't franchise. That's why I didn't name him. He's getting franchised.
Yeah, they're not.
Anyway, that's my. If he don't, that's one they need to target, and Daniel Hunter for sure. You put Daniel Hunter, who's been consistent year in, year out, like you said, with that D line, he is going to wreak havoc. Not that Josh Allen wouldn't. Dan Quinn had DeMarcus Lawrence, and his outside guys had their hand in the dirt. That is what Daniel Hunter is.
I agree.
Josh Allen's up. Josh Allen can do both, but he's more of a edge. Daniel Hunter's an edge / DN.
I agree with that, Chubbs. I do think they go after a Daniel Hunter. I also agree with Wayne that they do go after Tyron Smith to get them on their team because they do need to address the offensive line, especially because we know they're going to get Caleb Williams. So, not Caleb Williams. Well, Caleb Williams going first, but we know that Drake May or Jaden Daniels, they're getting a quarterback. We know that. They're not getting a quarterback in this free agency. That would be crazy if they did. But corner-wise, man, I don't think L'Jarius Sneed is going to hit the market. I don't think that's happening. I don't think Gay is going to hit the market either. So I don't think that's happening. So I have those guys like pretty much off my list of actually getting there. But it was a guy actually just looking at. Who was it? Oh no. Damn. I just missed his name. I forgot it. But no, I think they go after corner. Go after corner, man. And just address that pretty much. Address that. Get some DBs in there. The rest of I think the defense is pretty good, but also they did give up Chase Young. So maybe you also can address the other side because you still need two people. So I don't know who else you would probably go after there. I'm kind of torn between Brian Burns and someone else, but I don't think Brian Burns will fit. But I agree most of the time. For most of it with you guys. Trust me. I don't know. I also don't think they're gonna be pretty good, so I'm kind of hating.
You hating, right? The Commanders.
I don't think they're gonna be good at all.
Yeah. I think if they ain't trade away Chase Young and Sweat last year, they would have been in a lot better position moving forward this year with this bonus. I mean, with this cap increase. But you know, I think y'all pretty much touched.
Chase is not that good.
But in that defense, it fitted it perfectly because they have four interior line or four linemen. Period. That was just good at the pass rush.
Like there, you know,
they got picks. They would have had too much money, man. Now they got money.
Were they or were they not better with them four defensive linemen?
They're better with them three.
We were saying that they were the best defense, one of the best defensive linemen in football.
They were better with them three.
Anyway, y'all already addressed. Yeah, I think they pick up a quarterback in the draft. I don't know if they target a corner. They still got Forbes.
They got to sign.
I think they more. Yeah, I think they signed Fuller back. Fuller doesn't play well. I mean, play too bad with the Commanders. Hasn't over the years. He knows the system. I think he'll fit in Dan Quinn's system. A coverage corner. Addressing safety, you got Micah Hyde's a good pickup. I think veteran safety that they could target. I would have said Buddha, but I think he'll sign back with Arizona. And I think for those, that's pretty much it. And then linebacker, you can pick up. They can pick up a veteran as well to fit that defensive scheme. And I think with that receiving core and a quarterback, they're contenders. Definitely can win that division, tough division, but I think they're competing to win that division. But with all this money, there ain't no reason why they shouldn't be able to, get over the hump. But we'll see. We'll see what they do. I mean, because you got factor in, they do have a new coach as well. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Curtis Samuel get re-signed too, I think. Who we doing next? The Bills?
No, we're going to the Miami Dolphins.
Damn Dolphins.
I don't want to do my team.
He don't want to do a team, bro. Why not, bro? Come on.
Joey, you're the Dolphins. What do you do, man?
The Dolphins. Oh, first, I don't think they added what the people that they cut yet for the teams for the salary cap, because I don't think it's negative yet. But obviously, we still cutting people. We're gonna let people go, but of course we have to bring back Robert Hunt. We have to bring back Connor Williams. That is our number
who do you cut?
one. That's one of our number one goals. But again, I don't know if it's updated because what I read before, I think we were definitely.
Yeah, said he got to stay with -24.
Negative 24, we can't do anything. But
it didn't take into account the.
because Xavier Howard is saving us like 13 mil. When we cut,
he's not officially cut yet, Chubbs.
No, I mean, there's like a dedeadline, then it goes into effect. They have to wait or something.
Agba saved us like 11 mil. So and like there's more people already come. We let practice. He's gone. He's also gone. But
the Agba thing is already up there, so that one's gone already.
Okay, he's always gone. So
I don't think Xavier's yet.
Xavier's not yet. So I don't know. I obviously
Armstead?
We get rid of. I 100%.
I don't see it. Restructure him.
No, I don't. I actually think we should cut Armstead. So I believe I think we should cut him. He's been injury prone. He hasn't played many games with Tua, and Tua has been playing better without him. Our line has been playing better without it. So I think bro, we don't need you. You're taking up space. And you can go and we can address that possibly in the draft because we have somewhere around the 20th pick and we have multiple picks. So we can do some things. So I think we can address that there. But what we need to do is bring our center and our guard back because for some reason they have a good chemistry. They block well together and that will cost us less money as well. So cutting Armstead would be huge. And I do think because we let go Barrios and we let go Cedric Wilson. So I do think we need a third receiver. And I don't know what we do need a third receiver. But most importantly to me, I don't think this has been said. Tight end to me. I think we need a better tight end in our
bring him home.
So if they let him go.
Disrespecting Mike Gesicki, and look what y'all need.
They let him go with the guy. He was with them. They let him go. So, but they should bring him back. I do think so, but I don't know. I think we're gonna address tight end, because that's what we really want. And hopefully, I'm just praying Brock Bowers fall. People just sleep on him and he fall. But nah. I think Dalton Schultz is going back to Houston?
Yes.
100%. They're not letting him go.
He already said he wants to play
look what he trying to get.
Yes.
No, you got to hear his whole voice change. Like, you think Dalton Schultz is going
I was for real, though. Like, that would be tough.
Yeah, don't look at that name. He's
it's not much here, so I don't know if we are going to get that, but guard for me.
Two names that pop out.
Main thing.
Obviously, you need to figure out your center and guard, like Joey said, with Connor Williams and Robert Hunt. But I personally think a position you need to look at, because you had injuries late in the season in this position, you need to get another pass rusher, outside linebacker specifically, obviously. And wouldn't it be great if y'all took away DL's outside linebacker and brought Josh Uche over in Miami?
Mm-hmm.
That would be nice. I was thinking about edge. Bradley Chubb is also coming back. The person we're really losing is AVG.
I think Josh Uche will be
They're not going to do that, though, because we got the second most cap space, and we're going to keep our defense.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not betting on us getting somebody big for edge. in free agency.
You also could use another linebacker.
Correct.
Jordan Brooks will be available because I think Patrick Queen's going to end up in Seattle somehow. So Jordan Brooks will be available in the free agency. And wouldn't it be something cutting Terran Armstead and then just getting another injury-prone left tackle in Mekhi Becton? Because I could definitely see that Dolphins doing that.
We probably will. But I at middle linebacker, honestly, I like a young guy because I think he's pretty fast and he'll fit in our defense. Well, I also don't know how
Brooks is only 26.
Right, I understand, but also he's not young. I mean, he's not too young, but I like Anthony Walker.
That's prime.
Anthony Walker is pretty good at middle linebacker too, so I think he would be he wouldn't cost as much, So,
but honestly, you don't need a dress corner. You got Cam Smith that needs to be stepping up.
Yeah, we good at corner.
Wayne, you're muted, but
I ain't worried about that.
Oh, all right. I don't know. You could say the other safety spot too, but I don't trust I don't trust them. They're on the roster. They're gonna be on the roster, but they're not big time. Holland is locked down, solidified.
Yeah.
Opposite of Holland is he's gonna make tackles, but is he really gonna do anything?
But that's okay though, because I felt like last year
Holland is a strong or free.
I felt like he's a free. Okay. I felt like last year they didn't use Jalen Ramsey as they should have, and it should have been more of lockdown.
Do you think so? You would take a chance on Geno
Stone?
He plays strong and he got 7 interceptions from the strong safety position, and he tackles.
I don't know. Is he in free agency?
He's a free agent. He is the number 40 something guy. 48.
We'll see. I just don't know. I need to see the first person get signed first. I need to see the first person get signed first so I can see what the money looking like, what they throwing out. Because
he's not gonna be big money.
He's not gonna be. I know he's not, but still, every contract counts.
He's gonna get paid every contract counts. Like a 4-year, 3-year, $30 million or something deal. Nothing crazy.
If you say the Patriots and the Washington Commanders, then you don't care. You throwing money at people.
That wouldn't be bad for y'all. Jonah Williams, I know I talk shit on him. That might not even be bad for right tackle for y'all. That's an upgrade, and he's probably not getting top money. He might, but he might not.
I'm good off of him.
We still on the Dolphins?
Yeah.
This is what I'm doing if I'm the Dolphins. I agree with Joey. I'm cutting on more Armstead, cutting Xavier Howard, right? You got to pay Tua. Tua's going to get a Daniel Jones contract.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to sign my center at quarterback.
You guys
got the 20th pick, right, in the draft?
28th? No, not 28th.
20th.
Yeah, 21st, I think. 21st or 22nd. Let me see.
I'm about to say something that's going to be crazy. I'm also cutting Mike White because I don't know why I'm paying $5 million.
That was a ridiculous pay.
That's a big time backup right there. Come
on. And then
relax.
I agree with. I would try to get
21st. We got the 21st.
Try to get a Josh Uche. This is a very receiver heavy draft. I might trade Jalen Waddle to get some more draft compensation.
We already talked about this. I feel like
listen, we can't. We can't do this. We can't. I realize we can't do that.
Why not?
Because he's been injured prone though.
He is injury prone. You can trade him, get some nice compensation.
You could
get a first, get a third.
Sounds nice.
And you can you can replace his draft. This is a high receiver draft.
Bro, you can get anybody to be an
opposite of Tyree. Body. You could get a big body. Like Buddy from Oregon, 6'4", gonna run like a 4.4, 4.3.
You don't need the guy that gets first round money.
You get a big body. You can't win with two little receivers, man. You need a big body receiver.
That's why we get a third.
Nah, you can't do that. That's money you spent that you don't need to spend.
Yeah, money you need to spend.
We don't have a third receiver. We got
You can fit, but
Barrios
you don't
is
need to
not
get.
there.
You don't need to
Cedric
get
Wilson
like
is
a
not
big
there.
name for
They're
your
all
third
gone.
receiver.
I know, but I'm
It's gonna
saying
be Gabe Davis and move on.
Gabe Davis is the same.
Yeah, I got Anthony Schwartz. I got Anthony Schwartz.
Stop it.
All they got is speed. I hate them.
We got mad speed. We don't have a.
Yeah, just gotta bring Chase back, bro.
Chase Claypool, X Factor.
So I got this bring Chase Claypool back.
He messed up the one time he was on.
You say it's gonna be an X Factor for your team, though.
Listen, all I'm saying is I think getting rid of Waddle is better for the rebuild. It's gonna mess Tua up, but I mean, you're not rebuilding, but retooling. So you gotta get rid of him because he's gonna want to get paid. Can't pay him and Tyreek.
I want to do it, but I can't. It's like this is crazy.
You're too attached, man. I know. I feel you. I wanted to keep.
I
want to keep Matabika and Patrick, but I know Patrick.
Man.
I know Patrick got to go.
Jesus was wide receiver. You'd be all right.
No. I mean that's probably the most reasonable thing to do is trade Jalen Waddle for more draft capital.
Mm-hmm.
You could get Jesus at wide receiver. That is true.
But this is the thing though. What I don't like about the Dolphins' history is that when we get rid of players and they go somewhere else, they are very successful.
Yeah, Jalen Waddle's gonna go somewhere else and be healthy.
He's gonna be healthy. He's gonna ball. He's gonna be lit.
Well, y'all gonna trade him in the NFC, so you don't have to worry about it unless you get to Super Bowl, which you will not get to as Tua is your quarterback.
You know what, you guys? No, you can't. You shouldn't do that. Actually, they should never part ways with him. I said
with
swap
Tyreek?
like. No, I'm talking about swap.
Y'all get some draft capital, boy. Y'all get rid of Tyreek
with Waddle.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
He's not clutch, bro. You need somebody that's not. You don't need a non-clutch receiver anymore.
But they would never swap. They wouldn't have a big body over in San Fran.
Yeah, he stayed dropping passes in the big games. That's a fact.
He did it 1 year, and he not clutch.
All right, man. Let's get to the Jets. The Jets have $20 million cap space. Their needs are. Damn, I just had the shit up here.
Offensive tackle.
There we go. Talk to me.
Hold on. That's what I have. Receiver, safety, defensive tackle, and quarterback.
They have money, don't they?
They have $20 million cap space.
20 mil.
I think they're probably gonna end up with more than that. But two things that pop off right away. I think they need to go target Zeitler from the Ravens. Great guard. That's one of the he's one of the better pass protecting guards too. And that's one thing you need to do when you have Aaron Rodgers as your quarterback is protect him. And that line has been compromised. He's a little bit up in age, but you can get him at a deal because he's like coming towards the end of his career. I personally, I want the Ravens to try to find a way to keep him and get him back, but I don't think that will happen. They had a week ago to do that, to extend him so a cap didn't hit as hard, and it didn't happen. So I think he's gonna get cut, or he's gonna be a free agent. And then I would say D tackle, but I'm not gonna say D tackle.
Check me out. Oh no, finish.
They need to somehow replace the Bryce off, in my opinion. They
drafted that DN last year, Will McDonald. That's his replacement.
He played that is his replacement. He was quiet this year. I like Jermaine Johnson.
They got replacements.
You probably are focusing on offensive line though, then in the free agent strictly, and then attacking wide receiver in the draft. I would say try to get Zeitler and then try to get if you can try to get Tyron, but I don't think he's going to come to Jets. Maybe Jonah Williams. That'd be the guy. Get Jonah Williams and Zeitler somehow, and that your line significantly is getting better. You got to obviously finish the rest of the line in the draft, but that's my 2 cents. Offensive line is their big thing.
Yeah, I agree, Chuck. Mine's quick and simple, Wayne. Mine's quick and simple. I agree. Offensive line and a safety. I'm going straight after Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. I want him in my secondary with Sauce Gardner and those guys. That's it. I think that defense is really good. They have to address the offensive line, the receivers. If they can get another receiver that can also get open, get separation, quick underneath routes and things like that, Aaron Rodgers will be able to find them. But offensive line, get a safety out there, and if you can get a receiver, and I'm thinking about like maybe, nah, he's too bad. You can't get him. I was about to say me Cole because he's a little fast, but nah, you don't want him.
He was just on their team. They traded his ass.
Yeah, I know. You don't want him on their team. That's what I was gonna say because he a fast.
Curtis Samuel.
Yeah,
Curtis Wilson.
Just check me out.
But like Curtis Samuel, I don't think he's that type of dude that can.
He not, but Garrett Wilson is, right?
Like you just need Darrell Wilson is the number one receiver. You don't need a number one receiver.
We're talking about maybe like a Jakeem Grant, maybe a Josh Reynolds, maybe like someone like Noah Brown, somebody that you seen them boys balling and certain on the second, third receiver.
Curtis Samuel was balling, bro.
Balling where?
He balled at the Commanders 2 years ago.
That's what I'm doing if I'm them. I'm releasing Zach Wilson. I'm releasing Alan Lazard. And I'm releasing CJ Uzomah.
I agree.
Getting rid of all three of those. Free agency. I am trying to get so free agency, I'm going to try and see if I could get Tyler Boyd, somebody that's sure hands, that will catch the ball, good in the slot, somebody I think will thrive with Aaron Rodgers. I'm trying to see if I could get Geno Stone. Ball hawk, get some interceptions. Played well when Kyle Hamilton and Mike Williams were hurt. And then if I can't get, Tyler Boyd, if I'm trying to go for a bigger name receiver, see if Calvin Ridley is interested in coming to join Aaron Rodgers. So those are the moves I would make if I'm them. Obviously, offensive line wise, like Shep said, Kevin Zeitler, any offensive lineman they can get their hands on, try to get them.
That's it.
Protect Aaron Rodgers. I'm going to see somebody like Darnell Mooney playing well with.
Wow, that's a good. That's a good one.
But in reality, they probably end up with Gabe Davis,
and that's not bad either.
Yeah. So
that's future wide receiver one, Gabe Davis, to y'all.
Stop it.
Hey, you saw what he put on Instagram, his stats.
Buffalo Bills.
Nothing. They got no money.
They definitely can't re-sign a lot of people.
They need to get pass rush back.
You're right. You're right, Chubb. They need to.
They got one guy.
But can they?
Nobody.
Von Miller is not on my team anymore.
Yeah, he's getting cut.
Yeah, he's gone. Yeah.
He don't care. He just got paid.
Yeah. Leaving. Obviously got involved.
They probably still gonna have to pay him next year.
First things first, you need to get Josh Allen another receiver. You gotta get Josh Allen another receiver, and then
or you get rid of Diggs.
You trade Diggs.
Keep Davis. Keep Davis.
Hold on. You sign Davis and get Diggs and keep.
Hold on.
I mean, you free up some money.
He's like, why are you glossing over that?
Why are you just gonna trade Diggs like you?
I feel like, bro. I really feel
not like trading Waddle. That's
feel like he's not. I feel like he's not gonna win in Buffalo, bro. I really feel like that. You're not gonna win in Buffalo, bro. That ship has sailed.
You to believe us, that he was
after this year. This is the year to do it, bro. After this year, I'm just like, nah, man. That ship sailed. But I would look at the possibility of trading Diggs, getting something for him, I wouldn't cut him. I'll try to get some money back or some draft capital, something. But they got Damian. Their running game was carrying him last year. But as far as a receiver,
If you get rid of somebody big, you gotta get somebody.
That's what I'm saying, but they don't have no money, bro.
But if you
gotta get draft capital so you could draft somebody.
You draft somebody, right?
But like if I'm them,
I don't like that. Though.
I'm asking to get Marvin Harrison.
No, that's crazy.
If I could trade, if I could trade,
I'm
Stephon
Chicago.
Diggs,
I said no.
It's Stephon Diggs though. Chicago's not getting.
Every single team says, "Say yo, trade everybody in the top 5." If you call me saying we'll give you Stephon Diggs, I'm not doing it.
Chicago's not getting Marvin Harrison. Chicago's getting Caleb Williams.
So he gonna call it. If I'm the Patriots, I'm not answering the phone.
I'm not answering the quarterback too. The Patriots got to draft a quarterback too.
No, they not. They're drafting Marvin Harrison.
I bet you they draft.
Who, the Patriots?
Yeah, the Patriots are drafting Marvin Harrison.
That would be stupid.
Why would that be stupid?
They need a quarterback.
You know, Von Miller was 3rd on the depth chart this year. That's nasty. Even though I know he was hurt, that's nasty.
They need a quarterback.
Joey, Jaden Daniels, or you're drafting Marvin Harrison.
Jaden Daniels, bro.
I'm drafting Marvin Harrison.
Who is throwing the ball to Marvin Harrison?
Mac Jones. Who was Mac Jones? Mac Jones had 3 of the top 5 receivers in worst separation.
You know what they tell Mac Jones? They said you're done in this town, bud. You're done.
He's not done. We saw him once he had elite talent in Alabama. He looked good. Tua didn't have elite talent. He looked ass. He got some elite talent. Now he leading the NFL in passing stats.
They don't want him anymore, bro. Like it's not about if he's good or not. They just don't.
If you pass up on Marvin Harrison, you should get fired.
So what about the other 3 guys that's gonna pass up, or the other 2 guys that pass?
Because they're drafting quarterbacks, Joey.
So
we're drafting quarterbacks, bro.
If you can't get the top 2 quarterbacks, you get Marvin Harrison.
What if the top 3 quarterbacks?
They're saying that Jaden Daniels is the top 2 quarterback, bro. They're saying
who's saying that? The guy who reviewed his highlights.
They're in his mock
and called it game film.
We have the second. I think we had the second pick, and we have
the third pick. We had the third pick.
We're supposed to be drafting him, bro.
Chubbs, Marvin Harrison, or Jaden Daniels. You're the Patriots.
Marvin Harrison.
Like, thank you. What are these guys talking about right now?
Now. Patriots do need a quarterback, but if it's there, you're not going Marvin. You're going Marvin Harrison. You're not going Jaden Daniels. Now, if Drake May is there, Drake May.
Yeah. There's only exception.
Y'all think Drake May is better than Jaden Daniels?
I think Jaden Daniels is getting drafted between picks 10 through 15.
I don't think that. I think if Jaden Daniels is in Atlanta, he's getting
maybe 8.
If they get to Atlanta, Chubbs, he's going to Atlanta.
Maybe.
This is crazy. Justin Fields going to Atlanta.
You know how coach is now, bro.
No, he's not.
Justin Fields going to Atlanta, man. This is crazy, though.
Wayne's buying into these fake tweets and saying there's already a trade in motion.
I didn't even see those.
Tweets. Collusion. They about to get fined.
There's like this is.
I know there will be a black quarterback on my roster by the end of the season. Whether it's
Russ,
Jaden Daniels, which
Wayne. You know what, Wayne? I personally hope you get Justin Fields, because those fucking running back tweets are gonna hit like fucking Christmas.
Hey, if we get, y'all didn't want to hear my.
You can't say shit no more.
Yeah, wait till my dark horse for MVP happens.
Trey Lance.
If we get Justin Fields. Ooh.
Hey, I hope you say that, because back-to-back years, your dark horses either got hurt.
Yeah, you did.
Trey Lance, Anthony Richardson.
Why are you hoping for somebody to get hurt? That's fucked up.
Hey, I'm saying that's a House of Biden Wayne curse. Whatever, Mad curse. That's your curse. Dark horse curse.
They both did get hurt. That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, man. Bills. I think we just like, they really got no money. But how much money do they have in cap space? I forgot.
Negative 54 mil.
Nathan.
Well, all right, yeah. Nathan. They just gotta they just gotta release some people, man, and sign some guys. They gotta do it through the draft. But I do think you trade away Stephon Diggs. He's not good for your quarterback's morale. So.
Yeah.
The way he said that is hilarious.
I'm dead.
All right, man. Let's get to the last team.
Everything.
The New England Patriots. DL, your team needs everything. When I mean everything, I mean everything. Everything.
We don't need everything. We need a lot of offense.
You don't need like one outside linebacker. That's cool.
Yeah. We no. What are you tripping?
I said you got Josh back. You got one.
So,
we got Christian Gonzalez. Chill. We got Christian.
You got Gonzo. That's one corner.
Let's be real. They're gonna bring back their guys, their defensive guys.
Yeah, we're gonna be solid on offense.
I would bring back your tackles.
Yeah, they just need to sign an entire offense. That's
we're smart. If we're smart, we re-sign our tackles. We
get a receiver.
We are the team that will pick up somebody like we were just talking about him.
Bro, you're getting Michael Pittman Jr.
The cornerback.
He's not leaving Colts.
Adoree Jackson. We would be somebody to pick up somebody like Adoree Jackson to play. We need to cut all these other corners.
You don't think Stephon Gilmore come back?
No, he's washed. He's old. And then all these other corners, like Jonathan Jones, he's young, but he's
typical Ravens.
He's hurt all the time. I think we just need to get rid of some corners. And use some of these. How many draft picks do we have? What other draft picks do we have?
A lot. How many draft picks you got? A lot.
I think I just got the basic, man. One every round.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If I was us, I mean, I know we should get a quarterback.
It's a big draft for y'all. This is the first year without
not getting a quarterback. But if I was Mayo, what I would do is use some of these picks to pay, for long-term contracts, basically. Just get some good rookies so we can start rebuilding our team. I mean, our best offensive asset is Juju, which is crazy. I probably would keep him and cut Devontae Parker.
Honestly. Exactly. I would definitely do the same.
And I think we got Hunter Henry, solid. Gesicki, solid.
He's going on Hunter. They're
free agents.
Yeah.
But I just think these are like names that are solid. You know what I'm saying? But if we can get a big name as far as receivers go, and then I think it'll be pretty straight. Ramondre, and honestly, we could pick up Saquon, bro. If we could pick up Saquon, Ramondre and Saquon, that'd be a good duo.
I don't think Saquon's going to a team to be a duo.
I mean, it's better than not going to a team at all.
Saquon getting a contract.
Why are y'all getting Saquon?
Saquon getting a contract.
Stupid. I mean, honestly.
That's a stupid deal.
Yeah.
Why?
No. For what?
Yeah, you don't need him, but
he's an offensive weapon.
He is.
I would get receiver before running back.
Yeah, like
we don't have a quarterback who's going to.
Yes, you do. Mac Jones is a viable.
Bro, stop saying his
name. You keep saying Mac Jones.
And if anything, y'all gonna end up with Baker.
One more time to me, bro. No.
Mac Jones not playing.
Baker's staying in Tampa.
Yeah, he is staying in Tampa.
Bro, y'all can make shit.
We're going to get rid of. We're going to keep Bailey Zappi before we get.
Bailey Zappi sucks. Mac Jones is way better than Bailey Zappi. You got to stop disrespecting Mac Jones.
Like, look, I think Mac Jones is pretty decent, but
why are we doing all this? He's getting Odell Beckham.
He's not playing. OBJ.
Mac Jones is not playing in New England.
He's not.
Bro, he's playing in New England.
It's not happening.
No, I think just for the most part, we just pick up a lot of offensive assets, and we just need to re-sign our tackles. That's the biggest thing, honestly, and then go from there. But we ain't gonna be good for another 2 years.
So it's just big rebuild.
Is Mayo gonna last?
I think so. I think he's the right guy for the job. Come in, change the culture.
Hey man,
I mean, if he uses money,
2 seasons in a row, like a bad seasons.
His third one, he's gonna be in a hot seat after the second one. So
y'all bringing Kendrick Bourne back?
Yeah, he was hurt. I forgot. Yeah, he was hurt too. So
y'all might get Calvin Ridley. I can see Calvin Ridley coming to y'all.
I think they're more of a Odell, Gabe Davis, or Tyler Boyd.
Oh no, y'all getting Trent Sherfield.
I don't see that.
Bro, I mean, I can see other teams like for example, Cowboys cutting Michael Gallup and Michael Gallup going to them.
Y'all getting Marvin Harrison Jr., Michael Gallup, Juju. That's a great receiving core. Mac Jones is going to throw.
For Mac Jones.
What?
Hey, personally, if Gallup gets dropped, I want my team to go get Gallup personally.
But
I'm telling you, see, Michael Gallup's gonna get a job.
You said one good name of those
and
three.
I think the Patriots.
Gallup's like underrated.
You just said that those two receivers
gonna sign him, though.
go to New England
sign
and make
Gallup.
Mac Jones better.
I've always thought highly of him, even though he's had bad draw sometimes. So
I mean, y'all just rebuilding, man. Honestly, this is the best moments.
It happens
for your team, man. You know.
Oh yeah, I ain't worried about it. I'm commending.
Yeah, you going. This is the off season is the greatest moments, honestly, man, for your team. Trust me, I've been here for my whole life, so it's all right.
We going through it right now.
The worst part is the
season. I'm gonna let you know if he gets there. You all got one pick in the first round. Oh yeah, so you're not gonna get him. I said typical pick for y'all will be that cornerback from
Iowa,
yeah. Nice.
He's nice.
He's nice. He's a first round pick.
He's nice.
Y'all answer the question though. Y'all think Drake May is better than Jaden Daniels?
No.
He's a better prospect.
Better prospect, arm talent.
Will Levis is a better prospect.
But Jaden is a more dynamic player.
Yeah, Jaden played.
At his so the LSU. Ceiling is at his ceiling. He could be Justin Herbert. So you
Drake May play UNC
because he has a ceiling with Justin Herbert.
That's basically that's his comp.
And Jaden does not have a ceiling.
He can throw like 80
yards.
yards.
So people need.
Jaden also played in the ACC. I mean the SEC though.
That's cool.
Harder conference.
I don't got Jaden being
so
like
more talent. 2-1.
Who was led the league in passing yards? Like, what are we talking here?
Justin Herbert or Tua?
Hey, you know who I wanted, so don't ask me that question.
I'm asking others.
You know who I wanted, so nah, it don't matter. Tua's still good. Bro.
I do believe Drake May over.
Wait, you pick Justin Herbert over Tua?
Yes.
Hey, Jaden Daniels the third best quarterback in the draft.
And also, Jaden Daniels was thrown to 2 first-round receivers.
Yeah, you know what's funny? You know what's funny, DL? I said I wanted.
Not his fault. So was Joe Burrow. Y'all give him a lot of credit.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm on a Joe Burrow hate too. I'm on the Joe Burrow hate.
I don't think he's that good.
I'm starting to get into Joe Burrow.
My bad, Joey. What you said, Joey?
No, I was just no. I forgot what I was about to say.
You was gonna say that we wanted y'all to draft Tua instead of Justin Herbert.
No, you used to be a Tua fan. I don't know what happened. Where did Tua hate come from?
Hey, I used to
hate on Tua.
It's because it flipped. It's because it flipped.
It's because it flipped.
I gotta hate on him.
I still hate on Tua.
I ain't like it. Heavy contrarian. I was like, yeah, no.
Tua time all the time.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But nah, I'm damn, you just said damn, about the other quarterback. Well, I forgot.
Drake May or Jaden Daniels?
Right. It was.
Man, y'all sleep on Bo Nix.
All right, see, that is crazy because they had the Steelers drafting him, and I almost threw my phone at the TV when I saw that shit pop up on the mountain drive. Bo Nix was in college with us. That's how long Bo Nix been in college, bro. He's in college with us.
That's
Brandon Whedon right there. That's Nick Revis. That's that Devin Anderson.
Bennett syndrome.
Oh, damn.
That's that D-Lo. That's that Dan Workowski.
Yeah, it's Bo Nix was in, and he for being in college that long and not be nice. I'm good. He was in college that long. He wasn't that nice.
Well, he might be. He might surprise you. He might be Will Levis. He might be Will Levis.
He would start every year.
Y'all out here wildin', man.
Yeah, man.
All right, man. That is all the teams. We'll be back next week to go to the AFC and NFC North. Get to the nitty gritty. Fellas, y'all got anything y'all want to say to people before we get up out of here, man?
Nah, man.
Shout out Smooth. Smooth is back on the 2K with the gang. Yeah.
Hey, shout out Wayne and Joe. They some hell divers.
Yeah.
They saving democracy.
Charles, we was in some shit today, boy. We
were playing challenging, bro. We were getting dubs, but we were in some crazy shit. Bro.
Virtual extermination is crazy. Get out of here.
crazy.
It's just.
Now that game, I ain't gonna lie, the game was fun, bro.
I know.
I told you, bro. I told you. I seen it before y'all started playing. I was like, but
I
just
was
didn't
joking
get it.
today, Joey, by the way, when I said that shit, but that shit was like, I was like, oh my God, these guys, I was pissed, but it was funny though. It was funny. These guys did not know how to play DL. It was my fault. I thought after the first mission, everybody knew we had this track together.
You never explained.
I didn't clarify. So look, Dia, just think about it. Me and D Brown
just join on us. That's what he said.
Listen. Me and D Brown are going through it in like the corner of the map. I'm running around getting hit. D Brown's trying to save me, and I just see we are extracting in 20 seconds. I was like, what the fuck? I said, who the hell got on the ship?
Well, you didn't see what Dwayne and I was going through. We were by the ship and they were coming, bro. We were just like,
fucking us up, bro. We was not with it, bro. They was fucking us up, bro. I was like, ain't no way.
I was like, yo.
I thought I was leaving no man behind type shit.
That nigga dead. You gotta go get him.
That shit was crazy. Then the challenging shit, bro. I was just running around in circles the whole time. We didn't save one damn citizen.
Oh, that was bro. We did that today. That was crazy, man. All
right, man. Till next time, we'll holler at y'all.
Oh, I thought we were done recording.
No, we was still.